Hello students. Today we're going to talk about the first poetry essay, the only poetry essay actually, the first essay for the class. So this essay covers SLO2, identify and compare the literary forms, styles, conventions, themes, motives, and concerns of Chicanos, Chicanas. This is the same SLO for your other essays as well. In the poetry essay, you will identify and compare literary forms of two poets. To do this, you must read the poems in a critical manner. So if you can, pull up a Chicano poem. To pause this PowerPoint, to go down to the bottom and click on these three dots here, and that will pause it. So you can follow along with me if you like. If not, that's okay. A Chicano poem by Lorna D. Cervantes. They try to take our words, steal away our hearts under their imaginary shawls, their laws, their libros, their libranos, Señor. No more. They try to take away our spirit in the rock, the mountain, the living waters. They try to steal our languages, our grandmothers' pacts, our Magna Cartas for their own serfs. They raised the land and raised a constitution, declared others 3/5 a human being, snapped shackles, cut off a foot, raped our grandmothers into near mute oblivion. They burned the sacred codices, and the molten goddesses rose anew in their flames. They tried to silence a nation, tried to send the people back to the four corners of the world. They drew a line in the sand and dared us to cross it, tried to peel off our skins, Zepetotec, screaming through our indigenous consciousness. They tried to brand America into our unread flesh, the skull and crossbones flying at half-mast. They tried to put their eggs in our baskets, tried to weave the native out of us with their drink and drugs, tried to switch their mammy-raised offspring, beaded and unshaven, as a colorless pea under our mattresses, in a cultural bait and switch, hook and bait. They tried to take our words, give us the Spanish translation for pain, serve us the host of fallow fields on a china plate, stripped us of the German seed, fed us in a steady diet of disease and famine. Where is the word for tomorrow to the dead? Where is our kingdom come? They claim our reclamations, our reparations, a thing of our imaginations. I discover this truth to be self-evident. In the beginning, we were here. I declare us here today and speaking. As you read that, as you heard me read that poem, what do you think the author's purpose in writing the poem? Is she offering advice? Is she criticizing? Or does she want to simply entertain us? Who is telling the poem? Is the poem herself? In this case, yes, she's telling us. Does this poem offer any idea about her personality? And who is she addressing in this poem? Is she detached or attached from what is being said? What is the meaning of the poem? Ask yourself these questions. What is the poet trying to say? How forcefully does she say it? Which lines bring out the theme of the poem? Reread the last lines of the poem. These often emphasize or change the meaning of the poem. Her last lines in this poem: we were here. I declare us here today and speaking. So what is Cervantes saying? What is her mood? Don't think she's happy, right? Passionate for sure. Angry possibly. Is she brooding or grieving? And then which words from the poem bring out that mood? Is there a relationship with the reader? Does the tone switch? Is she angry throughout the poem? Is she sad? Is she happy at all in this poem? And then, what about the storyline? Is the conflict involved? If so, is it resolved? Does suspense play a role? Are the characters clearly shown or just in part? Are there even any characters? Is the poem even about Chicanos? If so, how is the poet concerned about Chicanos? So please make sure you read the instructions for the poetry essay, which are posted in Module Week 2. If you have any questions, call me. No, don't call me. I won't answer, right? Email me. The rough draft for this paper is due on Tuesday the 13th, and then you will peer review a classmate's paper on the Wednesday. Final draft is due on Sunday. If you're not familiar with NetTutor, I do have the instructions in the Module Week 2. Your paper is going to be read by a professional. Try to get as much of it done by Tuesday, okay? Upload it to NetTutor in Canvas, and then in a couple of days you'll get a response from the person that read your paper, and it's going to come in PDF form, and also you need to upload it in PDF. You're going to upload that on Sunday as well, the 18th. And go through it thoroughly. Make sure you understand the critiques that the person's giving you, and edit your paper. And then you're also going to upload your rough draft to have one of your peers review your paper. So you have two people checking out your paper before you finalize it. Make sure you follow those steps before you finalize it. Okay, that's all for now.